Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the awesome Thunderbolts. We're going to cover issues 35 to 41. They were written by Fabian Nicieza. Came out way back in the year 2000. We have art by Mark Bagley. And if you haven't read the series, go out and get your hands on it. A lot happens. There's a ton of action. There's a ton of character development. There's always really cool plot twists in the series. And issue 35, we have the first appearance of the mysterious new Beatle. I love the character design to this new version of the Beatle. He looks like a freaking flying tank. And no one knows who the hell he is because Abe Jenkins, the original Beatle, has gone to prison. So we have to find out who this guy is. Something fascinating is a member of the team was killed off panel. And it seems to be like in a pretty brutal death. She was shot to the head. Jolt is dead. We don't know why. It's such a weird decision to kill off a character that way. So let's see what happens in this first story arc with the new Beatle. We don't get much explanation how she died or in what situation, but we do get to see her dead body, and she obviously has a shot in the middle of her head. So they're trying to investigate who the hell killed her. While this is happening, we have Hawkeye. Ogre, who was actually the fixer, gave him these new arrow shooters from his wrists. So he's trying to get used to using these new weapons, but he's not too happy. He prefers an old school bow and arrow. And we have Citizen V. She's on the run. She's being attacked by this group of mysterious guys that we're going to discover in very brief moments who they are. This issue is sort of sad because we have each of the members of the team get a video recording of Jolt telling how much she appreciated each one of the members of the team, how she loved them, how she felt about her relationship with each member. So each of the members are sort of dealing with the loss. While we have the introduction of the new Beatle, he attacks Justin Hammer's industry, and he easily is able to just totally destroy all of his bodyguards, because we have Speed Demon, Hydra Man, I can't remember this guy's name, and Whiplash. Oh my god, I can't remember this guy's name. His name was on the page. Blizzard. Okay, classic Iron Man villain. So what happens is he totally demolishes Justin Hammer's team, but offers his services to Justin Hammer in some really weird and shady deal. While this is going down, the Thunderbolts crash the party because they want to know if it's Abe in that suit. What the hell's going on? So the Thunderbolts battle against the new Beatle. That, like, his build is so awesome. I always wonder why they never brought this particular version of the Beatle back. He's such a cool. Well, he did pop up maybe a couple times, but he should be a big mainstay in the Marvel universe. So this new Beatle tries to make a run for it. He's not going to be able to defeat the Thunderbolts because obviously they're pretty heavy hitters. And Songbird, who is in love, had a relationship with Abe, is like, Abe, stop. Whatever's going on, come with me. I love you. Yada yada yada. She has no idea that this new Beatle is actually a robot under the control of Mr. Peter Gyrick, everyone's favorite government asshole. So, and this is going to be a big issue further down the line. So in issue 37, we have the introduction of Mach-II, because what happens is the Thunderbolts decide to break into prison and find Abe and try to get to the bottom of this whole mystery. Because to the total surprise, Abe is actually in prison. They break him out. So the big mystery is, who the hell is this? Who is the one controlling the new Beatle, who they also discovered is a robot. He loses his helmet and they see there's no one inside. We get this heartwarming encounter between Abe and Songbird. She's really happy to get Abe out of prison. And we get this exchange between Gyrick and Hawkeye, where Gyrick actually tells Hawkeye, "Is like, you've been lying to the Thunderbolts. They're never going to get a government pardon. You told them that just to get them to work with you, but we're going to capture you. You're all going to prison, and you're going to see." So this exchange between Gyrick and Hawkeye is pretty cool, because I just really, as I said before, I just love to hate Peter Gyrick. Ogre, who's the fixer, creates the new Mach-II, and this design also is awesome. I really love this character. I've always wondered why any of the incarnations of Mach 1, 2, 3, 2, I think it's around 10 now, never landed to be a main member of the Avengers. That would have been pretty awesome to see this character graduate into the Avengers. Oh, and also, Ogre, to hide his identity, made him a black man. So that's really weird. I guess nowadays they wouldn't be able to get away with stuff like that. I don't know if this is super racist or super progressive. I don't know what to think about this, but Abe, a white dude, is made into a black man. Then we have a story where we have the year 2000 annual, where basically what happens in this story is David Hellstrom, for my whole life, I thought it was Hellstorm. And I wasn't crazy. Actually, I got that from a trading card that I have that said, it doesn't call him Hellstrom, it's Hellstorm on the trading card. So that's why I thought his name was Hellstorm all these years, not Hellstrom. He asked for help for Hawkeye. He's like, "Hey, your ex-wife, she's in hell. I can send you there to go get her, and I'll give you a hand to get her out of hell. Poor thing, she's suffering there." So Hawkeye goes on this mission for Hellstrom. But what actually happens in the story is Hellstrom screws Hawkeye over and actually uses him to not rescue Mockingbird, but actually Patsy Walker, who is actually Hellcat, who is Hellstrom's ex-wife. So Hellstrom shamelessly just plays Hawkeye to rescue his ex-wife and pretty much screws him over. So that's basically what happens in the annual. So we reach issue 38. I have probably said this a million times, these PSAs in the middle of the comics that came out during this era. In every single issue, there's these fucking PSAs of Spider-Man fighting against Monsieur, against the evils of drugs. So, Citizen V is able to reach the Thunderbolts. She's looking for help because to her... there's a pretty good moment about racism, that Abe, having been a white guy his whole life, having to deal with people being really racist toward him now that he's black. It's actually a pretty interesting idea. It's not explored that much. It's like in this issue, maybe in one other issue, but at least they tried. Back to Citizen V. These dudes called the V Battalion are hot on her trail. She's actually working as part of a larger organization that she sort of went rogue. She didn't want to go through with one of their missions, so they're trying to hunt her down. And the Thunderbolts try to give her a hand against this super secret group that no one knew about, and they're really, really powerful. With all these guys, actually, their main job is to hunt down old war criminals, Nazi war criminals. That's their main job. And also, the Thunderbolts discovered that Dallas Riordan was actually Citizen V, the new one. But the main kick-ass thing that we get in this issue is the guy that killed Jolt and a couple other people during these issues is the new Scourge. He's such an awesome character. In this particular incarnation, his new mission is to kill. Look at his design; it's insane. To kill Baron Zemo. So in issue 39, we have Baron Zemo in this epic battle that's so well written. You get the perspective of the battle from both characters, and how how Baron Zemo is fighting for his life and trying to preserve his legacy, because Scourge is not only trying to kill Zemo, he's like destroying anything of importance to Zemo. It's really a personal battle for Scourge. Like he really wants to make this whole situation as bad as possible for Baron Zemo, and he has all these weapons and all this technology, and he uses pin particles to make things pop out of nowhere. There's some relationship between Scourge and Bucky, like when he sees the costume, it sort of affects him. We also get a big fake out with Zemo unmasking Scourge, and he seems to be Captain America, but it's obviously a fake. So I'm going to leave this video here. Fantastic series. See you guys next time.